Long ago, in a life that feels like a dream, there was a girl, not a princess, but a determined dreamer from West Reading, Pennsylvania. Her name was Taylor Allison Swift. Unlike her peers, Taylor's favorite hangout wasn't the Mollet, was a country music capital 700 miles away. At just 13, she convinced her family to move to Nashville, Tennessee, all because of a dream she had clutched in her hands to be a songwriter. This isn't just a story about a superstar. It's a story about an artist who used her pen as a sword, a shield, and a magic wand. This is the timeline of the ultimate storyteller. At just 16, she released her self-titled debut album. Her earliest songs weren't polished pop anthems. They were raw, honest country poetry. Her magic formula was simple. She wrote about the small-town high school moments we all live through, but with the detail of a seasoned novelist. Then came 2008 and Fearless. Suddenly, Taylor wasn't just a promising new artist. She was a phenomenon. She gave us the modern fairy tale of love story and the relatable angst of "You belong with me." She wasn't singing to her fans, she was singing with them. This era was crowned with a monumental achievement. At 22, Taylor Swift became the youngest artist ever to win the Grammy for Album of the Year. But every fairy tale has a moment of tension. As her spotlight grew, so did the scrutiny. She responded to the noise with her pen. Speak Now was her declaration of independence, every song written entirely by herself. The message was clear. Her story, her rules. Red in 2012 was the sound of an artist grappling with complicated, messy emotions. It was a bridge between genres, messy and brilliant, introducing a lyrical depth that foreshadowed her future. All Too Well wasn't just a song. It was a short film in 5.5 minutes. But then came the great leap. In 2014, Taylor left the cowboy boots behind and dove headfirst into pure pop with 1989. This was not a reinvention. It was an expansion. She wanted the big stage, and she took it. This album won her a second Album of the Year Grammy, confirming her pop star status. Yet, this peak of fame brought the deepest valley of her public life. The constant narrative became less about her music and more about her personal life and celebrity feuds. She disappeared for a year. The noise was deafening. The judgment was constant. But Taylor, the storyteller, was simply gathering material. She re-emerged in 2017 with Reputation, trading her pastel innocence for a darker, more defiant style. It was a shield forged from the very stones thrown at her. The message, "I survived," after the defiant return of Reputation. She found color and light again with Lover in 2019, but the true masterclass in storytelling came when the world shut down. In 2020, Taylor stunned everyone with Folklore and Evermore, two surprise albums written in isolation. She let go of her own narrative and embraced fiction, crafting intricate tales of small towns, secret relationships, and historical characters. This was the liberation of the songwriter. She proved her brilliance wasn't dependent on pop hooks, but on the power of her lyrics. She won her third Album of the Year Grammy for Folklore. But this era wasn't just about new music. It was about ownership. The battle for her masters, her original recordings, became a symbol of artistic control. Taylor's answer was historic. She began re-recording her first 6 albums. This monumental undertaking wasn't just a business move, it was a powerful statement. She was reclaiming her own story, track by track, line by line. In 2022, she closed the chapter of her late nights and worries with Midnights, a cosmic exploration of the 13 things that kept her awake. The darkness gave way to a reflective, mature artist who was finally comfortable in her own skin. The culmination of this entire journey is the Eras Tour. It isn't just a concert. It's a living, breathing retrospective of all her storytelling phases, from the naive dreamer to the defiant rock star to the mythical poet. This tour shattered records, redefined the concert economy, and proved one thing: Taylor Swift is the industry. Every era, every character, every heartbreak, they all found a home on that stage. And in 2024, she achieved the unprecedented, becoming the first person in history to win the Grammy for Album of the Year 4 times. The little girl who moved to Nashville with a guitar and a dream now stands alone at the pinnacle of music history. Even her latest work shows she's still innovating, ensuring her story is far from over. Taylor Swift's career is a testament to resilience, but more importantly, to the power of vulnerability. She took the chaos of her life, the gossip, the love, and the loss, and turned it into an art form. She taught us that the greatest story you'll ever tell is your own, and in her world, every single one of us can be the main character. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this journey through the eras, don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories like this.